who's a Holocaust educator and campaigner, whose parents were Holocaust survivors. Good morning to you. First of all, can we just say this is a very extraordinary, special day. How do you feel people do respect Holocaust Memorial Day in the way they should in this country? And why should we respect it too?
I think it's great that it has been put into this country as part of British culture. It was founded in the year 2000 and across all parties, so everyone gave it importance. But I don't know. I think it's very important that it's on your programs and other news channels for people to know that this is the day today. I don't know if ordinary people going about their lives know about Holocaust Memorial Day, or indeed figures are showing how still so much needs to be learned about Holocaust, what happened, and also important to prevent it happening again.
Noemie, when I was a child and learning history at school, the Holocaust was perhaps the one topic that every school child in the UK learned about. We were very aware of what had happened, and the slogan, never again. And it seems quite extraordinary that just half a generation later we're seeing a big increase in anti-Semitism. We're seeing people deny the Holocaust, or at least the extent of it. Are you concerned that actually we're losing that kind of understanding of what really happened in this country?
I'm extremely concerned. Survivors are getting older and fewer. We won't be hearing directly from them, but more so with the figures that you mentioned, that less than half the schools that were commemorating Holocaust Memorial Day are commemorating Holocaust Memorial today. So in 3 years ago, 2,000 schools commemorated Holocaust Memorial Day, and today it's roughly 875, less than half. And the reason that I feel it's still relevant today and important today is both my parents experienced the Holocaust. Over 6 million people, 6 million Jewish people, plus other people such as Roma, Sinti, disabled, anybody who Hitler deemed was not Aryan enough for him. And the reason that it's important to commemorate today is Jew hatred is on the rise, anti-Semitism is on the rise. And we need to have a conversation in schools. We need to educate our children. I got asked by school children last week, how did it happen? How come that nobody spoke up for the Jews? How come the Jews couldn't defend themselves? That was in primary school. And then the teacher, and I add bravely and courageously, asked me at the end of the session, how do you feel about anti-Semitism today? That never, the past and the present, is never associated. It's never spoken about, the elephant in the room. And I think it's important to say what anti-Semitism is. It comes from hate. Every century it gets cloaked up into different intellectual arguments. The far right, the far left, the jihadi extremists, each one has a different argument. But it comes, the reason is the same. It comes from hate and from scapegoating a group of people. Today, we're only 0.5% of the population in Great Britain is Jewish.